Am I the jerk for calling the cops on my neighbor after she broke into my house to rescue my kids? So I, 29F, live in a pretty average suburban neighborhood with my husband, 32M, and our two kids, 5M and 3F. For context, my husband works long hours and I'm mostly a stay-at-home mom, but I also do freelance work from home. Anyway, we moved in about 8 months ago, and one of the first people who welcomed us was my next-door neighbor. Let's call her Janet. She's in her 40s, single, no kids, very loud, very nosy, and immediately struck me as the type of person who inserts herself into everything. She made comments about how young parents these days don't know how to raise kids, and that she keeps an eye on all the neighborhood children. I brushed it off at first because whatever, some people are just like that. But she's been escalating. First, she would knock on my door to check if the kids were okay when they were literally just playing in the backyard. Then she started leaving notes taped to my mailbox with advice, like, don't feed your children so much sugar, or you should really start potty training earlier. It's neglect not to. Twice she's come up to me in public and tried to correct my parenting while I was disciplining my son. Nothing crazy, just telling him no when he wanted candy at the store. The final straw was last week. I was upstairs folding laundry while my kids were watching cartoons in the living room. I hear the front door slam and my son scream. I run downstairs and find Janet literally in my living room holding my daughter in her arms. My son was crying and saying, "Put her down." I lost it. I screamed at her to get out of my house. She says, dead serious. I could hear her crying through the window. I thought she was in danger. I needed to rescue her. You're not watching them properly. My daughter had been crying because her brother took her toy. That's it. I told her if she didn't leave immediately, I was calling the police. She argued with me, in my house, saying a good mother would thank me. My husband got home right then and told me to just call. So I did. The cops came, took statements, and Janet acted all indignant like we were the crazy ones. They didn't arrest her, but they did warn her that she cannot just enter people's houses. Now, half the neighborhood is gossiping. Apparently, Janet has been telling everyone that I'm unstable and neglectful, and that she's the only one who cares about my kids' safety. My parents think I overreacted and that calling the cops was too much, because now it's going to be awkward with all the neighbors. But honestly, I feel like she crossed a huge line. My son is scared of her now. My daughter keeps asking why the lady tried to take me, and I'm shaken up. My husband is 100% on my side, but my family is split. So, am I the jerk